Hey guys, Kaisner here, and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 with my 10% challenge that I'm doing. It is where I play as a French team and only have 10% of the wage spending of PSG, and we try and compete with them. We picked up just before the Strasbourg game. We left it after the defeat to Monaco, and well, let's say disaster. Complete and total disaster, as you can probably see for yourselves. We beat Strasbourg before the winter break. We lost on penalties in the Coupe de France in the ninth round during the winter break. I wasn't really prepared for that scheduling, to be honest. I didn't expect there to be like 3 weeks, like a month break, over a month break, and then the Coupe de France in the middle of it. I thought there was going to be an actual winter break. I didn't expect it at all. But we went out. It was a shame. And then we went on a huge run after the winter break of no wins. I think it was 10 games. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games without a win. Absolutely, completely disastrous. I switched to a new shape and a new way of playing, and it just did not work. It was almost working, but almost not working at the same time. We had a good run at the end there. I did a few more tweaks and changes and went a bit more attacking, and we did get a couple of wins at the end. But it was that basically saved my job. That saved my job. There was I think it was 4 occasions I had board meetings. I had board meetings on 4 occasions, especially during this run here. I thought I was going to get sacked, but I survived. I somehow survived the sack and even signed a new contract. I'll show you the table as the final results with that. After that complete disaster, I finished 14th. I was a good, I mean, from the playoff, I was a good 12 points clear and 16 points clear of the relegation. I wasn't very close. I was a lot closer to the top half of the table than I was to relegation. It was 10 points from 9th, but 12 points from 16th. So the final position is kind of awful, but I think in another world I could have actually got a solid mid-table position there. So it wasn't the end of the world. I only had 14 losses. There's a lot of teams above me that had more losses than I did. Mets finished 7th and they had 1 more loss than me. It's not disastrous at all, despite just not winning. And to further back that up, if I show you the XG table, my expected points, I underperformed by 11. So my expected points was 10th. If everyone had achieved what they deserved, I would have been 10th. So that further backs that up. I conceded more than I should have. I scored less than I should have. I got less points than I should have. I know there was a few other teams that were kind of up and down as well, but I was the third most underachieving team in terms of points total. So that was kind of annoying. It was kind of annoying. It could have gone a lot better. It definitely could have gone a lot better. I think it went as worse as it could have gone, which is a complete shame. In January, I did do some transfer business. I did sell my goalkeeper that I wanted to sell in the summer. He was moaning and complaining, so I got 4.8 million for him. 4.8 million for him with 18 months left on his contract, so that was fine. And to replace him, I signed Alban Lafont for 6.5 million to replace him. And well, let's say he played absolutely awful. He started off so well, and then him, like all the players, played awful. A 6.69, I did not expect that at all. A 6.69 in the league. Absolutely disastrous. He did play a little better once the morale went higher, though, so I think it could have been just a squad morale issue. I think the whole squad was playing bad. He's not even training well either. So as the morale increased with a few good results at the end, he did play a lot better, especially against like Lyon, where he kept a clean sheet. And then them 2 wins as well. He played a lot better. That one was a bit of a weird game. That was just I just struggled to contain them in the end against Monaco. They had two late goals. and he did play terrible, but yeah, I think that was just 2 goals conceded, to be honest. So I'm hoping for better things next season from him. That was really disappointing. In terms of the squad, the top scorers were Fernandez and Gomez with only 8 each. Oscar Højlund came back from a very bad injury and got 5 goals. Monterisi, the centre back, got 5 goals from corners. 5 goals for Doumbia, 4 for Lise Melu. In terms of assists, Quatang got 7, Lise Melu got 7, Højlund and Sissoko got 4 each, Roberto Fernandez got 3. In terms of match rating, Lise Melu and Oscar Højlund were the top with 7.09. He had a really bad injury and came back and just played amazing when he came back. That was one of the reasons why I won a few games. He played incredible. Jackal did actually not too bad, to be honest. I wouldn't mind just keeping him around as backup again for another year. He actually didn't do too bad when I needed him. So maybe if I can have him as just backup to backup, it's really low wage and a long contract. So I don't know. Monterisi, Loco, Quatang, which isn't bad considering defensive players got slightly better ratings. But yeah, there was some disasters. Aurier was one of them. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible from Aurier. Chardonnay, another original player at the squad, was awful as well. Hack signed him on a free and expected him to do decently. Absolutely abysmal. Alexis Sanchez just didn't get it together at all and didn't do what I needed him to do to be one of my highest earners. Well, a lot of it was down to just pure terrible tactics, if I'm honest. The tactics were just not there at all. I ended up playing this towards the end with Metala attacks, a DLP with an anchor, wingback supports, DLF and an advance forward. We were playing counter-attacking, press pass into space, slightly more direct, higher and wider. Like I said, I went a bit more attacking towards the end, and it kind of paid off with the goal scoring. Counter-attacking and distributing quickly, and just standard mid-block, nothing special. I think I'm going to completely just change philosophy entirely. I'm not going to play this tactic next season, despite the wins at the end of the year. I'm going to start again completely. I'm going to completely rebuild the squad. I'm going to keep some of the better performers, etc., etc. I'm going to make some decisions to make. Some people might want to actually just leave if they've got interest in them. There's a few players that might have a few interest in them, which I might struggle to keep them. Hopefully not the case. But I think I'm going to rebuild the squad again, to be honest, and go with a completely different tactical direction. In terms of the budget for next season, I got given 13.8 million. I've got 85% of revenue up to 40 million, which isn't great. So I need to try and get that up to 100%, up to 40 million, and hopefully not spend more than 40 million because it drops to 50 after that, which is a shame. The wage budget says 373. I haven't got to the 1st of June yet, so based on the 10% challenge, right now, before the 1st of June, they are currently spending 4.05 million. So right now, if this number stays the same until the 1st of June, depending on whether they give new contracts to players, etc., I'll have 405,000, which is quite a bit more, which is about 50,000 more. 50,000 more than my current budget, my current limit. So that'll be nice. That'll be nice, and a nice starting budget as well, to be honest. 85% is not too bad, but like I said, if I can get it up to 100% before I start selling players, that'd be cool. But 85 is still very much workable compared to last year. So yeah, that's the situation. I did manage to sign a new contract with the club. Somehow. My job rating was an E. I was on an E, and I still managed to sign a new contract. It was only a 2-year one, but it was a new contract regardless. I tried to get that 3rd year, but they did offer me a new contract, so that's kind of good. So I've definitely got to improve next season. I need to have a much better tactical plan. I need to think about it and have a much better layout of what I'm going to do and how it's going to look, and then gut the squad, keep the core that I like from this team, and gut it out and go again, start again tactically. I will be streaming on Twitch. The link will be down. The link is down in the description for my Twitch channel. I will be streaming on Twitch again today. And to start the rebuild, I doubt I'll be able to get the rebuild done in one day. It might be a two stream job. I've got to really think about what I'm doing tactically. But yeah, leave a like and comment on this video if you wish, or just drop by the stream and give the stream a follow and get involved in watching the stream itself. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and I shall see you on the next stream or in the next video.